Yeah, what's popping? So I want to touch on something right quick because they all say that because of Obama and the election that we live in a post-racial society. Correct? I'm gonna show you what they call that implicit bias, how it actually exists in people every day and they don't even recognize it. So let's watch this video right quick.
See, this is the problem with police in America. This guy right here is an authoritarian piece of shit. This guy right here, he's trying to demand me around. What he doesn't understand is he doesn't have dominion over me. I'm not under arrest. And since I'm clearly going to identify I don't have any weapons, now he can't Terry stop me. Do you see the difference? If he didn't know I didn't have weapons, then he could handcuff me. Now, if he does handcuff me, he's working outside of the color of law. And that's U.S. Code 18, Section 242. You can't let tyrants like this push you around. He literally was physically touching me, when if he didn't have that badge and gun, he would never do that to me. Ever, because he knows better. He knows what would happen. Don't you? Without that badge and gun, we both know what would happen. You're the beta male. I'm the alpha male. And you know that. And you're scared. And you know you are. That's why you have your hand on your gun. Because you're scared. Look.
Talk your shit.
Scared, as you should be.
Because
he
couldn't face me, man, to me. On business
not
like a motherfucking man.
You see? He put his hands on me and physically touched me because he's working inside of the color of law.
Talk to him.
If he puts
Let
me in
him know
handcuffs
you
after
a
I showed
fucking
him
man
that
first.
I don't have a weapon,
and
that's
your
an
sovereignty
illegal detainment, which
is
means
outlined in the
I could sue his ass
Constitution
personally. He
of the
doesn't want
United
qualified
States of
immunity. But see, he's in
motherfucking
Neanderthal. He
America.
doesn't have any other skill sets. The only skill set he has is to be an authoritarian. Like, he doesn't want me to go over and get my registration, not because they don't need...
That said, and he was well within his rights to do that, according to our Constitution. But I want you to pay attention to something. You see right here, where this gentleman, Shazak Imad, it's funny how when black and Hispanic men have been confronting cops like this for decades, they were called thugs who hate authority by a white T-man does it. I'm sorry, but when a white T-man does it, he's a badass that knows his rights. I actually agree. He's a motherfucking badass that knows his rights, and rightfully so. Because as a birthright U.S. citizen, not a naturalized citizen that has civil rights, but, we're supposed to have life, liberty, pursuit of happiness as sovereign beings, as a sovereign, which that's a whole nother topic because there's a difference between citizens and sovereigns. But anyways, I want you to go down and go with me down this chain of comments. Not about race, dork wad. Man, this dude is a clown. Everything is about race in the U.S., whether you want to see it or not, little boy. If you're white, you're obviously not going to notice shit because the system was designed for your kind. I agree with the sentiments and I understand the delivery, even though it may not be looked upon, because that's where the message gets lost. And that's something I myself have to work on. And I'm doing that starting today. But when we get to old Miss Leslie here, or just comply, because if you get killed, it's your fault. And for some reason, everyone in this country, even the, that we say, it sounds a little racist or unfair. For some reason, when it comes to us, especially those of us whose ancestors built this country off of free labor, that they cry about when we talk about the 40 acres and a mule, even though they've given fairly out of every other group on our behalf. Just look what the Democrats are doing now for illegal aliens. But let me get back on track. But you see, that right there is what I find diabolical. Because see, just as the brother actually said, when the white man stands on his sovereignty, it's okay. And he's a cold-blooded motherfucker. And I agree. He stood on business. But when we stand on our constitutional rights, it's... you should comply, because if you get killed, it's your fault. But they don't see it. And when we say something about it, we're whining or playing the victim. Tighten the fuck up, people. Because if anybody's got a stake in this fucking country, it ain't nobody more than we do. Because, see, we built the infrastructure. We picked the crops and everything else to build the wealth to make this nation what it is. So we have blood, sweat, and tear equity up in this motherfucker. Just like anybody else whose people have been here since 1776 or before. So anybody who can't trace their lineage, genealogy back to that time on this land, you really shouldn't be having a conversation about any of the people who can, respectfully. But yeah, I saw that, and that right there was just a little wild to me, because that's why I think a lot of people miss the plot, and when they say and do these things, they can't even see them. No matter how you tell them, you can deliver it to them, and they still just doesn't matter. And that's why I say at this point it is what the fuck it is, and shit's not gonna change, because people don't want to talk to each other, to hear one another. They're not listening to actually hear, comprehend, enter over, and understand one another. They're just listening to rebut, debate, and fulfill their ego. All of us are guilty of it. But yeah, it is what the fuck it is, man. Y'all be safe out there.